Hey guys, it's YuGiOh, and as I mentioned before, I said that I wasn't able to put up the other two duels I had. So in this video, I'll be showing you those two duels, and it will give you a much better understanding of how I play with the deck. And also, once again, let me remind you guys that I do stream on Twitch every now and then. The link is in the description below. I play a bunch of games and also talk about some anime. So if you want to come by and talk about some anime to me, then come on ahead. And finally, if you found this video useful, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for some more YuGiOh decks that I plan to make in the future. But that's all I have, and you guys can enjoy the rest of the video. Not the best cards in our hand. It's not too bad, because we do have this Humid Winds, which is, I guess, kind of one of the hardest cards to get for the Aroma deck, but it's not too hard to get because this card is a super rare, which is that, you know, the little gold symbol of SR on the card, so it's not that hard to get. So yeah, the majority of these cards, all you need to do to get them is just go to the card trader, and normally the stuff required to get the stuff from card trader isn't that much, which is perfect for getting for creating this deck. So once again, we are gonna use Aroma Garden to increase Aroma Garden to increase our monster's attack points. Now, if now you saw this monster's card effect activate but didn't do anything. That's only because when you recover life points and this card's effect activates, you can choose any one of your opponent's spell and trap cards that are set, and well, not set, it can be set or even face up. You can choose one of those cards and bring it back to his hand. This is really great for opening opportunities to attack your opponent's life points when they've set down cards on the field. Well done. Now a unique thing about this card right here, this monster card, when your life points is higher than your opponent's, all your opponent's monsters will have 500 attack points or defense points negated from them. So as you can see right now, this monster would have had 1,800 attack points, but seeing that my life points is higher than his, yeah, his attack points. Okay, he instantly surrendered. Okay, alright. As you can see, he already knows how annoying this deck is. And yeah, well, let's just go on to the next duel, right? Now, you saw there the trap card I was about to activate before he was surrendering. That card lets you get an Aroma card from your deck to your hand by paying 1,000 life points. And it also has another effect of if your life points is lower than your opponent's, you can increase your life points by 500. Very useful card. I believe that trap card is probably the most useful card in the deck, because, you know, being able to get a specific card out of your deck while reducing the number of your cards in the deck to get what card you want from your deck is very useful. Very, very useful. Now, right here, kind of a good hand, but not that great. So right there, Golden Ladybug, which is not an Aroma card, but it lets you recover 500 life points every time it's your turn. So that instantly gives you a nice boost to your life points. And also, what you may have noticed is my, I guess, skill keeps activating, which is just increasing my life points by 1,000. Once again, most of these Aroma cards, they depend on having your life points higher than your opponents, so having that little boost is very useful. I'm gonna stop him from attacking me, because seeing that my hand is really horrible and not that great, yeah, I need to stop him from attacking me. Not bad, but kind of bad. Good. We're gonna need to recover 500 life points here. We need to survive this. We could summon him to reduce his attack points by 500, but that's not gonna cut it. Did I say life points or attack points? I don't know. Attack points by 500. But this is not looking good. Now, there's a few cards missing in this deck. That's not like, that doesn't make this deck perfect. There is a synchro monster that I'm missing. That's a 3-star synchro monster which I could summon, but once again I don't have it. That monster is really useful as it can cut down your opponent's monster's attack points by half. Very useful, but I don't have it. Kind of sucks. So it destroyed my monster. This, as I said, this is kind of a bad hand to start with. Aroma Gardening. Yes, actually Aroma Gardening will actually help it. We'll activate it, and then we'll use his effect to remove his freaking Horn of the Unicorn, which is so annoying. But we can get rid of it. Bye, Horn of the Unicorn. And now we can get rid of this monster here. But he'll be able to use his Horn of the Unicorn again, which I'm afraid of. But at least we have Aroma Gardening now, which will probably come in useful for when he reduces my life points lower than his, which I'll show you when it comes to that. So he's summoned his monster, and of course equipping it with Horn of the Unicorn. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Crystal Seer, what you gonna do? Ooh, he has the Magician of Chaos, I think it's called. Yeah, Magician of Chaos. Great. This is not looking good. Yeah, this ain't looking good. Polymerization, what is he gonna... What can he summon? I have no idea. Something with Guile. Yeah, that Dragon Champion thing? Yeah, that card. Okay. That goes on top of his deck. Not bad. What's he gonna do? Does that inflict piercing damage? No, it doesn't. But it can change the position of my monster. Okay. Okay. We just need to summon... Well, not summon. We need to get the right card in our hand. Why would you do that? Okay, whatever. So he's destroyed all my monsters. Really bad. We're looking... Oh, this is extremely bad. Okay, we're gonna use, obviously, our Golden Ladybug to increase our life points. And we just got no other choice to end our turn because, well, we just drew this card, which is a level 6 monster. And we're definitely not summoning him, so yeah. We're gonna take some massive damage here now. Now we took some considerable amount of damage, but not enough to, like, completely wipe out my life points or even get low enough for my Aroma Gardening to activate, so I don't really have a good card set. I'm gonna end my turn again because I really want Aroma Gardening to activate, so, and there'll be no point of me summoning the card that I just drew because, yeah, I don't see any point of doing that. What, the effect of me putting his Horn of the Unicorn back into his hand? Not much point. And especially his attack points isn't low enough for me to destroy it, so yeah, that ain't happening. Okay, look, our life points is low enough. We can activate his effect. Aroma Garden to summon... I have no idea. What would be good? This? Summon this, change your monster's attack position because that's what this card does. When you recover life points, you can change the battle position of monsters. So, we're going to change his monsters that was attacking to defense position and watch how this will play out. The next turn, when I recover my life points using the Golden Ladybug, just watch this. So we put his monster in defense position. That's whatever. Ooh, Dried Winds is really good. Now here we go. Golden Ladybug activates. We'll activate our Rosemary to switch his YuGiOh the Dragon Champion to defense. And then we set Dry Winds. And then we summon this. We'll activate this. And you know his effect. We can choose a spell or whatever to bring back into his hand. Then we can get rid of his monsters. Look at this. Look at the play around here. Get rid of the Dragon Champion. Bye. And get rid of this. Now you see Rosemary's effect does appear, or activate every time I attack a monster. Now that's because, yeah, when your life points is higher, what it does is that when you attack an effect monster with a plant type monster, it will negate the effect. As you can see it, if you know read it for yourself, it negates a monster's effect until the end of the damage step. So, pretty useful for getting rid of any monsters that are face down, and when you flip them up, the effect activates, it will negate that effect, so that's very useful. Okay, interesting. Why would you summon that? Horn of the Unicorn, once again, trying to increase his attack points, but not going to be enough because that increases it by 700 and not to some extreme amount. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe he didn't. You know what, here we go. Dried Winds is really, really powerful. We're going to activate it, which may seem like it does nothing right now, but when I recover life points... Okay, first we're going to get rid of this. We're going to bring him back into his hand, because the next thing that happens is going to be very interesting. Here we go, Dried Winds. It lets me destroy a monster on his field. Boom. Bye-bye. And then Horn of the Unicorn brings it back to his deck, which is the most dumbest move. And also I kind of missed out on an opportunity to synchro summon one of my monsters. But it's fine, it should be fine. Considering what he has in his hand, he has the Magician of Chaos in his hand. And next he's going to draw the Horn of the Unicorn, and he also has Yami in his hand. Yami being the field spell card that he just that I put back into his hand. So yeah, he's kind of pissed. Let's see if he just surrenders. Okay, he surrendered. There you go. So the missed opportunity that I obviously missed was that I had an Arrow Mage card in my graveyard, which I could have special summoned, and that Arrow Mage card would let me synchro summon one of my Arrow Mage monsters. But I didn't have the chance. I completely missed out because I just thought, you know what, let me just attack him because there's no point. He's going to lose. Anyways, that was a few duels with the deck. Recover 500 life points, and as well as boost your monster's attack and defense points by 500, which is very good, seeing as well, the Aroma cards are kind of weak without the field spell, and